It's messed us up again.
What, the YouTube's messed us up? Right.
No, it's staggered us all again.
Oh, is it? No problem. We shall do that. I can sort that out. No problem.
It's
There you
sorted.
I can't see us live here at the moment for some reason.
We're live now. We're up.
Are we live? So yes, we are live now, and we're looking pretty good. So
Yeah.
welcome to this week's stream. And this week's stream, we have myself. Welcome, Andy. And I've got my volume on here. I always do that. Yeah, we've got Steve from the Dorset Rider. Welcome, Steve, this week. We've got Alex from the Adventure Beer Review. And we've got Jerry, Flat Cap Cafe Racer. Welcome, Jerry. Good to see you. And we've got Andy on the stream. He's in on side chat there. I can't see my comments, but I will get them here. Good evening, all he's saying. Brilliant. What I'm going to do, because when we start these streams off, there's normally a lot of people coming in, and I haven't got time to sort of mention all the people when they come in. So in about 5 minutes' time, I'm going to just put a little thing up on the screen, and we'll mention whoever's in after 5 minutes and give them all a little bit of a shout out, if that's okay with everybody.
That works.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to start off this week with issues with YouTube. I think is probably the first thing we could probably mention. The first thing I would say is there's been a few people having issues with uploading videos on YouTube. And I don't know whether it's a common thing or whether it's just a one-off thing happening to some people. I blame it on AI myself personally. Good afternoon, Strange Fruit Biker. Good to see you. Because they've, I think YouTube have introduced AI on their systems, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably messing with people's videos as you put them out. That's my theory. And I just wondered if anybody else has had any issues with it. I don't know have you any issues, Steve, with your uploads that you put up?
No, not that I've uploaded anything for a while, but the last one was the Pyrenees. But no, it's been fine.
Do you have any trouble over there, Jerry, with your videos?
No, it's I can't tell any difference anyway. I do see more AI stuff, and it's getting so good that it's hard to sometimes tell. But usually, if you go and look in the description, it will tell you it's
Yeah, they are supposed to post something on there that says it's AI, but there's nothing on when you click on a video. There's nothing on there that says this is AI. You have to go and look for it, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, some guys get accused of being AI and they're not.
Yeah,
they're just that good. I mean,
well, that's good if they're that good. What about you, Alex? I know for a fact you've been having a few issues with some of your videos.
I have indeed. I've been having lots of issues. So my issue is when I upload the video and then I watch it back to see what it's like, YouTube's mashing up the video stream. So it's cutting the video out of sequence. The audio is absolutely fine, but you'll see it. You're going along, you're watching something, it cuts, it goes to a previous frame, and then it cuts back, and then it jumps all over the place. So it happened first time on the Hard Knot video that I put out. You'll see when I go around the corner, that stupid bend that I made an arse of.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought, and you'll see it cuts, and then it goes back to the top again, and then it goes down, and it's happened a few times. Right?
I did notice that. I did not notice that. I noticed that you got to the thing going to the edge and you stopped, but I didn't notice anything wrong with the video.
No, but I noticed it because I know that it was a single. See the cut that I did? It's a single bit of video that takes me down. I didn't put any cuts in, and the cuts that come in, and you'll see that they repeat the video. So that was one video. I've uploaded 3 videos since then. And they've all been affected. So I spent over an hour on chat with the YouTube support, trying to get to the bottom of this, and we still haven't got to the bottom of it. They haven't told me what's wrong, and they haven't really passed it to the techie people yet. So, I mean, the first question that I got from the guy was, "Do you get anyone else to do editing for you?" No. So,
Alex, have you watched Nigel's videos? that went up tonight?
I did, yes.
I did as well, yeah.
It was heading back to the caravan, and it went to the caravan, didn't it?
Yes,
And then it had some clips on the end of that, didn't it?
it did. Now, I don't know whether he meant that or whether that. Mine's are all really short cuts, right?
Yeah.
So it's like 5 seconds and then another 2 seconds and it's cut. So it's like there's an encoding issue when they're converting it after I've uploaded it. But it's really frustrating because I'm not getting the videos up that I've made, and they're being hashed up by YouTube. So that story's still going. I don't know what the result's going to be of that. I have got one video that I've made that has uploaded, which has been okay, but that's the first one in about 4 or 5. I've got another one that's encoding right now, and I'll upload that and see what that looks like. So I've done a whole bunch of testing with my own system. I've checked my own bits. Joe came up with a brilliant idea, actually. Joe said, upload one that's went up previously, okay, and I did that, and it mashed it up. So it's not my end, I don't think.
It's YouTube, isn't it? Did you?
Is it the same length overall? Or is it just? I mean, if you got 15-minute videos at 1450, or is it 1510? Is it longer, shorter?
It's the same. It's the same.
It's the same, but it's just they're just cutting it.
Yeah. Well, they're cutting it out of sequence, Jerry.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking if they do that to me, it might help me. So
Your videos come through. Your videos come through really well, Jerry. You posted one this week with Bill, Mr. Bill, doing your sprockets on the back of the bike.
well, we were doing his sprockets.
Yeah.
We went to the drag races yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's an unusual way of doing it, though, didn't he?
Well, I don't do it. I'm going to try it that way the next time, but I don't usually just take the wheel part off. I like to get it all the way off, but
yeah,
it works if it sometimes like that.
Yeah, because he would have had to do that on the second time he took the wheel off, I think, didn't he?
Yeah,
he had the wheel off anyway. He talked him on.
Yeah.
And he's pretty thorough, isn't he? Torquing the bolts on. I've never torqued any of them bolts on any of my bikes.
No, he's not. He gets a torque wrench and he goes, "This is what's it's supposed to be torqued to 54." Then he cranks it to 54 and does a little bit extra,
Yeah.
So,
well,
but I'm curious about Alex's thing. Is anybody we got a lot of people that post videos in the comment section. I'd be curious about that. But I haven't even been watching for it, to be honest with you, Alex. I haven't noticed anything bad about your videos like that.
No, but I think Alex, I think Alex, you make yours are good before you probably make them live, don't you? You're professional, not like me. I do things like that.
Yes, I do. Right. So what I'll do is let me just find my video, and I'll take you to the bit, and I can maybe just share the bit to demonstrate exactly what's went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very, very strange, isn't it? Yeah,
it is indeed.
Steve mentioned, he says, in the case of re-uploading, leave it on unlisted, then release it when it's okay. So do you release your videos as soon as you get them uploaded, Alex?
They're usually up for a week or two.
Oh, okay.
So
I think that's the best way as well, I think, because the algorithm sort of grabs all the words and it works on it while it's in there, doesn't it? I think. Not sure, but I think it does.
I have no idea.
YouTube's a bit of a mystery to most people, isn't it? A mystery to me, anyway. In about a few minutes' time, I'm just going to mention, because sometimes I don't have time to sort of mention everybody who's coming on the side chat. So a little thing I'm going to change this week is in about 5 minutes' time, I'll just mention who's in the side chat and who's actually arrived up till now, if that's okay with everybody. So you've got the video there, did you say, Alex?
Yes, I have. Tell me when it's up, and I'll put it. I'll play it.
Right, there it is. So here it is.
Right. Okay. So let me just put on that play, and you'll see what happens. This is me coming there. See how it cut there?
Yeah, I didn't notice it the first time. I watched it though.
It just went straight onto another, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's not supposed to happen. So that's it again. Now watch this and it'll go back, right? That's me going round the corner.
Well, that's pretty weird.
You see that?
That's very strange.
Yeah.
And it's went back again to what you've just seen.
Right. That's very strange.
Let me play it again and you can see what happens. So it comes down, we go around, it cuts to there, I roll down the hill and then it'll go back to that shot again. And that's not in the original video.
Oh.
There it is. See that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very, very strange.
That is incredibly strange.
Yeah.
Let me just show you something else. And
I don't have any issues with my videos, I must say. But my videos are normally pretty simple. There's no messing about with them. They're just very simple videos, basically, the ones I do.
Let me just find a bit. Right, so...
Oh, there's me as well.
Watch that man, Mr. Dorset.
Yeah.
The Banana Man. And?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so he goes across, he walks, and watch. So that's fine. See how that jumped there?
Yeah. Yeah, magic.
Look, see how he just appeared? Way, where's he gone?
Steve, you're fast, man.
Yeah.
There he is. He's appeared again. It's like he's been down.
Well, I watched that video. When I watched that video, I didn't see that when I watched it.
No, you wouldn't have noticed it. And there we go. That's an example of that's an example of how my videos are being chewed up by YouTube. Yeah. And I've got a couple of other videos it's done.
It's a bit like it's stuttering, isn't it? It's taking it and then it's suddenly like there's a break in the transmission somewhere and it's just chopping it and then coming back again, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, Ron. We've got Ron here. We've got Strange Fruit Bikers here.
Rev Bomb's here.
Rev Bomb's here as well. Welcome, Rev Bomb. Good to see you.
Yeah, we saw you start in his show the other day.
I did, yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was brilliant getting on there, I tell you. Yeah, if you want to pop on here, Rev, give us a shout and I'll stick the link up on the screen and you can pop on my channel if you wish. Not a problem. Yeah, so YouTube is playing about with a lot of people at the moment and it's just a matter we've got to put up with it really at the end of the day, haven't we?
Steve's mentioned that the one that everyone gets hit with was disappearing comments.
Yes, that's another thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's something I've never had a problem with. I don't have a problem with that either, but a lot of people are getting problems with that.
Yeah. Only thing I notice is sometimes I'll get a comment, then when I go to answer it, it won't be, it won't be in the comment section.
Yeah.
I just figured somebody just removed it.
I wonder if there's bugs in the database, and that's what's happening when it's trying to write to it. There's an error and it's just not coming up. I'm not convinced that YouTube's sitting there deleting everyone's comments. I just think there's an errors in the database and how they're written.
Well, I guess some people will, if they report your comment, then they'll take it out.
Yeah.
Even if it's not a bad comment as well, people put some words in which they think are pretty not really a problem, and it comes up and it'll block it, saying you can't have words like that.
Yeah, that's a different issue though, because that's the AI coming up. And Nigel mentioned that the other day, didn't he? When he said he called he written bitch in it or something, and YouTube came up and said you're a bad boy.
Yeah. What Steve's saying is, do you lot upload via editing software or direct? Well, me personally, I'd make the video into a file and I just load it up on the YouTube page, YouTube Studio. That's what I do. But
no, I use a browser. Always have.
That's it. Yeah, on the YouTube Studio thing. Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah,
I just watched it back then, and I never noticed that.
You never noticed it.
Not on your video, Alex. No, and I've just watched it back now, and I can see exactly what you mean.
Well, you see, I'm sitting there. I've watched that video probably about 20 times during the editing process, right? As I watch it through, and these things just jump out at me. So by the time it's published, I've watched it so many blinking times that I'm bored of it. Right? So
Well,
Yeah.
we got an answer for you, Alex. Quit watching your videos so many damn times. Oh no, if it makes a mistake, it won't bother you then.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
Yeah,
We've got Leon Cameron's here as well. We got quite a few today. I think we've got about 16 on the channel today. Let's before we go any further, let's just quick mention see who's in the stream so far. We've got Andy GSA Tractor. We've got Strange Fruit Bikers, Exeter Rider, Dylan Cavan Underriders here, and we've also got 123 Boat. I've not seen 123 Boat. Must be one of Nigel's channel members, I presume. Thanks for coming along. And we've got Motorbarn Virginia. Welcome to the stream. Who else have we had in so far? We've got Choose on a Bikes here. Ron's here, hiding away somewhere. Red Bomb's here.
Taj is here. Nigel's here.
Nigel's here as well. I didn't see him. He
No,
must have sneaked
no,
in.
no.
Oh.
What it is when Joe does a post, it comes up on both the channels.
I know. I fell for it again.
Yeah.
That's twice.
We've also had Dylan here, Choose on a Bike, Strange Fruit Bikers, Leanne Cameron's here, somewhere in the bottom in there somewhere.
Bandit Man's here.
Bandit Man UK's here as well.
Yay!
So yeah, right. Yeah. So yeah, YouTube is a bit of an issue at the moment. Now, another subject I've got here, which might be a bit more interesting, is tours.
It's interesting to me, Joe.
It's interesting to you. It is or isn't interesting to you, man. No, what it is tour destinations. Now, we've just come back from the north, basically from the Lakes districts and things like that, which was a nice tour for me. And I know you guys have probably been on a lot more places than I've been on. But what's the benefits and good places to go doing a tour? Like, you can go abroad, but it's costly because of ferries and all this sort of thing. Or you can stay in the UK and do some of the nice tours around here, like Wales and things like that. Because I know, Steve, you've mentioned Wales and things being a nice place to ride around, as well as where we've been going.
Yeah, I've done it a few times now. It actually popped up on my feed. It's been for 38 months, I think, since I last went to Wales.
How many months?
Way too long. 38 months.
Oh, you count
way
them
too long.
You need to go back there, don't you?
I do. I say it every time I go, I need to get back there, but there's other things get in the way, don't they?
Yeah. And it's getting the time as well for holidays and things. You can't just, most people can't just nip off and say, I'm going to go on a holiday for 3 or 4 weeks. You need to get the week. You get them into like I can.
I think I'm the only one here that can't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but you do a good job. You still get out and you do some good tours. You know.
Yeah, I just got to try and plan it around work and the boss. That's the job, isn't
it? If we use Andy GSA as the top level, which I think is be pretty accurate, then Joe right now will probably be at the lowest level.
Yes, I like that. Yeah.
And so everybody else is in between because, Alex, every time you turn around, he's gone someplace. What did you have to buy your wife this time, Alex, in order to leave?
I brought her back a Christmas decoration, Jerry. So no motorbikes, no nothing. Just
Well, Dylan's got a suggestion there. He says pop over to Ireland. There's some lovely places in Ireland, isn't there? And I know he's just done the tour around Ireland where you visit all the places right around Ireland. I think Dylan's done that.
Joe,
I did a bus tour Ireland.
Rev's in the
Pardon?
Rev's in the feed. You want to
I tell you what, Alex, you've got a better thing of what's going on here than me, haven't you? Hey?
Good evening, boys.
Good evening, Rev. Good to see you.
And good evening, lads.
So we're just at the moment we're just on about where's the best place to tour and when is the best time to tour as well, because the winter's probably cheaper, but it's more chance of being cold and wet. Summer's good, but it's more expensive, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Especially if you've got kids.
So for the UK, for me, Joe, the balance is between how busy it is and what the weather's like. So March, April, someplace in the UK, it's okay. September, October is the other ones, but you're missing out the summer months. Anything in between, you better be prepared for lots of traffic because it's just hell on earth.
Yeah. What about Scotland with the midges and all that? Best time for Scotland wise? Anytime? Just ask. They are.
Well, there's certain parts of the west coast is pretty bad for them, but they don't bother me, so I don't care.
It's weird how it
But
affects
yeah,
time,
you're
isn't
right.
it?
Yeah.
Right. So I was up there this week, and obviously it's this time of year. There's none. They're gone. Right. But you can. They are a pest, aren't they? But
Yeah.
I've never experienced them, Alex, so I don't know. I just hear, whether it's right or wrong.
I was up there in June, and there was very few around.
Yeah.
So I
can't.
call it
There is,
just before all started, I think.
yeah, there's two periods where they're really pretty bad, but because it's a west coast thing, I'm not really up on it. You don't get any on the east coast. You get nothing. Right, not a thing.
So, Rev, where have you been on tours? You must have been on a few tours. I've not heard about many of your tours you've been on. You've probably been on loads. I just haven't watched your video. That's all.
We've done. We tend to do local stuff at the weekends because I work 5 days a week, 5-6 days a week. So we've done all the way down to Portsmouth to meet Jamie. Did the Loomies bike cafe, then on the Portsmouth down. I went and did a little bit of Scotland on my own. Only did a couple of days up there. Just rode up there, rode back. Lake District. I do love doing the passes like the Hard Knot, the Rhinos, Kirkston Pass, and all those. Great fun up there. I was going to do Tail of the because everyone says Tail of the Dragon is America. There's a Dragon Pass in Wales that runs from North Wales right across the mountains. Some said you want to do the Dragon Pass because there's a nice little hotel at the top that does B&B. I thought, oh, that'd be handy, but then obviously I ended up getting chucked into work, so I never got to do that one. But I'd love to do a tour around Wales, or just go around the Lake District. But everyone said, oh, you've got to do it in the hotel. It's B&B or an Airbnb. You can't go and camp it because you just have so much stuff on the bike.
Well, you can have a caravan, Rev. Caravans are
Caravans
the best thing to do. I think they're probably the most economical way, aren't they? Because between a few people, it's cheap, isn't it?
Exactly, but we had because obviously I do this Rides of Ides every year, twice a year. We had Ed and Tracy pop in today. They actually came over today in their car to visit us, and I said to him, I said, "Oh, there's some great little tours to come up, but ABR next year." And he said, "No." He said, "Are you going to do it next year?" I said, "No. We'll end up go off and do something different for a couple of days over the weekend." ABR's got too commercialised now. It's got stupid now. They're looking at putting 24,000 in next year. And those that have gone to buy ABR tickets this year, trail passes are already sold. You can't get any trail passes. So what's the point in going to a bike meet where you can't go and ride the trails on your bike? You're just going to be stuck in a field for 3 days. So it's a glorified Glastonbury for everybody. So I've said to them, nah, not going to do that. We'll probably end up doing something different, but and she doesn't do camping either, so we'll do something different.
Yeah. So I'm probably the only one who doesn't go anywhere.
A place I would highly recommend folk if they want great biking roads is Shetland, right? So it's a bit of a trek to get there for you guys down there, but it was some of the greatest biking roads I've ridden. They were sweeping, they were open, they were quiet.
Yeah.
It was great. Highly recommended.
Bandit Man UK has mentioned Snowdonia areas are quite nice places.
That's nice,
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually climbed up Snowdonia once. Wasn't on a bike, but I climbed up there. So that's my claim to fame on that one. But yeah.
Did all round Snowdonia and that last time I went, which is because they got that 360, haven't they? I split that up into two different routes. Did half one day, half the next day.
Well, as long as you split it up where you do a ride, and at the end of the day you have to climb up to Snowdonia, camp on the top, and then walk down again, and then go for the ride for the next day. That would be a bit of a challenge, wouldn't it? I'm not getting very many replies on that, am I? For some reason, I don't know why.
What I think we should do is all bundle over to America and go and ride that road that Jerry did 173 down and see how fast we can go.
Down the Idaho, what's that river called, Jerry? In Idaho, it's Idaho where you ride. That river on the right where you go, it's the Tessel River, that isn't it?
Well, have we ever? every place we ride in Idaho's got a river beside it, Joe. So our main rivers are like Snake River and South Fork rivers and things. But we can only ride around the outside of Idaho because there's no roads really on the inside.
No. Do you have any sort of country lanes like what we have? You know, not lanes with bushes on the side, but like windy small roads, because they're all big roads, aren't they?
Uh, Compared to your roads, yes.
Yeah.
There's golf cart paths that are bigger than some of those roads that Alex rides on. I mean, I'd hate to meet a tractor coming around a turn like he does sometimes, but no, most of our roads are, at least two lanes anyway.
Yeah.
A good 2 lanes.
Jerry, wait till you see one of the videos I've done this week. It is one of the most horrendous roads I've ever ridden. But
Was there a truck to try to go down that road and make the turn?
No, I never. I think I met maybe one or two cars on it, but it was a single lane, and it had so much overgrowth in the middle of the lane that there was no way that you could go near it with a motorcycle, or you would have come off. So you were riding along a little bit of broken tarmac, probably about no more than 18 inches wide, and doing that for miles. So the concentration for that was quite high.
Well, listen, boys, if you come over, I'll take you down to the Bonneville Salt Flats, and it's wide open. Wide open.
Can I get some speed up on my little 125,
We
Jerry?
can line up 10 across and ride across that.
I'll give you all a race on my little 125. How about that?
We might want to give you a head start then.
Only about a couple of miles. That's all right. Not
About 15 minutes.
15 minutes, right? Yeah. No, it's all good. And Slow Riders here, he's saying the time of the year is very important for the NC 500 because the holidays. If you go there holiday season, you've got all the campers on there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Best to go in the winter, isn't it?
That's a victim of his own success, that NC 500, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I shared a video with the guys in the WhatsApp chat we've got of this idiot in a motorhome who just wouldn't pull over, and he came steaming up the road when I was on it.
Oh, I remember that,
Just outrageous.
There's a video on that, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm going to put a video together. I'll put it on the internet eventually.
Brilliant. Yeah, that'd be great to see that one.
Didn't he?
Yeah, it was outrageous. He said to me, he says, well, you can go back up. You can pull over. I was like that. Where you went, what the guy did was he came up and he went past the passing place. And by the time he went past the passing place, there was nowhere for me to pull over. Right? It was just a single track. Just selfish git.
Yeah. Well, Bandit Man's on his way now. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. We'll see you
later.
Yeah.
So you could do your NC 500, but how about the Milton Keynes 200?
Never heard of that one.
It's not 200 miles. It's all 200 roundabouts.
Have you ever done it, Rev? You've probably been around them all.
I've done about 30, and that's enough for me. Once you've seen one roundabout in Milton Keynes, you've seen them all.
Yeah, I think Skelmersdale's like that, where I used to live. It's all based on roundabouts, but you don't see any traffic. There's a traffic in that area there. There's a traffic because roundabouts normally are much more efficient than traffic.
They block up occasionally in the morning because of all the school runs and all the parents in the four. Everyone's got a 4x4 down here to do the school run. But what they've started doing now is they've started sponsoring the roundabouts. So for £1,000 a year, you have a little placard and they put your name on the roundabout, but you have to maintain it yourself. And the one in our village, as you come into our village, they bought the roundabout, but it's literally the whole roundabout in the summer is just full of flowers and little fir trees. It looks really good.
Yeah, you could have some of your rides of Ides on there, couldn't you? You could advertise that by sticking all your banners and things on there. They give a bit of publicity.
Well, we started the Motovloggers wall down at the garden centre where I do my ride videos, and someone's obviously seen the video. They've been down and pulled all the stickers off.
Oh, it's not good, is it? Yeah.
But I said to the guys about it. I said because they were down there doing the electrics last week, and I went, "Someone's pulled it. It wasn't us, mate." He said, "We looked at that, and we're like, oh god, all the stickers have gone." So yeah, little kids have been down there and raided it for the stickers.
You've probably seen them ride them out on the little BMXs, little bikes and things.
The only one that's left on there now is Andy GSA Tractors one. So they've avoided that.
That's it. Was him went down and whipped them all off.
So yeah,
We got nothing but reeds and car parts on our roundabout.
reeds and car parks. Reeds.
Weeds and car
Weeds.
parts. Yeah, not many people get round a roundabout without getting shunted.
What they used to do down here is they used to put like a wreck on every single roundabout. They did it for about 6 months. They normally do it round about Christmas for drunk drivers and things. And what they do, they stick a wreck in the middle of a roundabout,
Right.
and they say, "This is what will happen to you if you drink and drive." That's probably a good thing to have, so it reminds people to drive carefully, I would think.
Ron mentioned that there's as much salt on the roads as in Scotland in the winter as on the salt flats. He may be right.
Yeah, it can get pretty bad.
You would think it would wash off up in Scotland. You would think it would wash off pretty quick, and all the stuff and rubbish on the road, you think there wouldn't be there. It would wash away.
It's sticky. Whatever they put in it, Joe, it's sticky stuff, so it doesn't really wash away very easily.
Oh, is that the liquid stuff they spray down?
No, it's grit and salt and whatever else is inside it. But believe me, it doesn't go away very. I live not far from one of the depots, and the lorries come out, and one of the crossroads is just covered in this stuff. It is like Jerry's salt plains.
But you can't go as fast as the salt plains, can you?
No.
Now, I've got a little modification. It's nothing to do with touring or anything like that, but I've done a little modification to one of my helmets. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing or what I've done to see what you think about it. It's not that. Right, the first thing, I've got a Cardo on here, and that was supplied to my Steve. Thanks very much, Steve. I appreciate that. You're a good man. So I'll put this on here.
And I gave it to you.
And it works good. It's good. So I've got that on there now, and it's all working reasonably well. But what I needed, and what I've done, I've 3D printed a bracket for the camera and stuck it through the helmet. And I've got the GoPro mounted on there. Now I had an issue where I can record what I want to do on my 125. I want to record the sound from the intercom, which is the speakers, and also from me speaking into it from the mic 2. So I normally have a mic 2 stuck in front of there, and I'm talking into that, but I can't hear the speakers at the back because you need either another microphone or another way to connect to it. So what I've done, I have put, I don't know if you can see it there, there's 2 little pipes there. Yeah,
it's hard to
pipes?
Yeah.
Now let me just show you.
Yeah, I saw it there when you put it.
Right, you see these? There's 2 pipes there.
Yeah.
Now them 2 pipes run inside the helmet here, and go to where the speaker is here.
Yeah.
But in between, somewhere there's a microphone. So the sound comes from the speakers up to the microphone, and from the helmet here in this space through that little hole to the microphone.
Yeah.
And I have tried it, and what it does, it makes it so that you can record the audio from your speakers as well as the mic 2. And I have tested it out a bit, and it does seem to work. So is that the idea, or am I just going up the wrong?
No, that's a brilliant idea. Where is the second mic going to?
There's only the mic 2 is in the front, but I didn't mention that, did I? I've actually got this microphone here is plugged in. So this is a microphone on a wire.
Yeah.
And that is located here.
Yeah.
So the sound comes from the speaker up to the microphone. Can you see that? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just put that on there. So this here is a microphone. I plugged that into the mic 2.
Right.
So I've now got a microphone which the wire goes through here, and the microphone is mounted there.
Yeah.
There, yeah, there. And what I have, the speaker sound comes from. It's hard to see it really.
No, I
Comes
get
from the speakers up to here,
Yep.
and then the sound from me comes from the front down to the microphone.
Yep.
It sounds really a weird thing to do, and only I could probably think of something weird and daft like that. But I have tried it, and it picks up the volume from the audio from the speakers really clear, and it picks up my volume good from just using one microphone. I could have used two microphones. But what do you think of that? Is it crazy?
Nope. Very clever.
Clever. If it works, it works.
Yeah, it does seem to work. I'm going to go out.
Good idea to start off crazy in the first place.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I do have some crazy ideas. That's only one of them. God.
I mean, I said when you mentioned this earlier on, Joe, I said to you, remember the old ships that they had the spoke into the pipes
Yes.
that went down? I don't know. I can't remember what they're called, but
I don't know what they call them. The ships. I know what you mean. The intercom that goes between. Well, he used to blow a whistle, didn't he?
Yeah.
A whistle and a blow through it, and it makes a whistle. I'll have to get the name of one of them, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, and it does work.
I have the same in my mansion here, where we maid, bring me a tea.
coffee in room 2.
As long as you don't use it in a sub, or you make sure you put the plug in if you're in a submarine when he's on the conning tower. If you don't plug it in, you'll end up sinking, like that Russian sub. Oh,
Which Russian sub?
Oh, there's a Russian sub stuck somewhere that's got issues.
There's always a Russian sub somewhere.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
They're a bit like rats, aren't they? You're never more than about 10 foot away from one.
Oh yeah. So that's my system, and if it all works, I'm going to paint in it and charge £1,000 per system if anybody wants it fitted. It's quite reasonable, I think,
I think it is,
for all the work and effort that's gone into it. Yeah.
I think you need to do some demonstrations with Nige. If we can hear his cussing going on, then we know we're there.
Yeah, because I know you can do that sort of thing with splitters and things. Because I think Nige did it with a splitter wire from from the actual speakers that go in the helmet. You just go to a splitter and then down is the mic too. But he had a problem. He had to put an attenuator on it, didn't he, to get the volumes right from the speakers and things. And there's wires involved in that. But this,
then he starts pulling the wires out.
you can do it, and that's the one he keeps pulling out, isn't it? Yeah. Always. I can't. Why doesn't he stick it in with a bit of glue? That's what he needs. But yeah,
it's now we're all on mic twos. It's all sorted. He's got no cables to worry about.
yeah, which is brilliant. That's a good way of doing it. Yeah, as a strange through bike saying, I use a splitter cable. Yeah, that does work. But I like to try and do things. It would cost me a bit of money for a splitter cable, a couple of quid. That bit of tube is in my garage, and it's cost me nothing to put in there.
Ron has said that they're called speaking tubes.
Speaking tubes, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm not a naval person, so no, but I was thinking of using. There's another method you could use by putting two little cans in there with a bit of string between them. A can there and a can there with a bit of string between them. That would work just as well, wouldn't it? Oh,
I found keeping the tension a bit awkward though.
and Andy's got the same idea. Two plastic cups with a bit of string.
There's loads. If you go up the local hospital, there's loads of that plastic tube in the bins. It's normally out the catheter bags.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it has to be the exact size and diameter of what you need, otherwise the volume will go out. But anyway,
Yeah, you'd hope so.
you hope so.
So does that mean we get a whistle every time you speak?
You will, yeah.
Yeah.
You get a whistle every time you speak to me, yeah. If everything works like that.
Bridge to engine room.
But it was the only way I couldn't find a way of linking, unless I had two mics, I couldn't find a way of linking two mics to one camera or anything like that. I couldn't do it. Which they should do, really. They should be able to a way of connecting more than one item to the microphone, shouldn't they?
There's the GoPro, or I think the new GoPro's got 2 channels in it, I believe.
I don't know.
I do
No,
know.
Two audio channels.
The 12 doesn't, because I've got that and it doesn't even connect up to that one.
The problem, though, I think, especially when we did a tour like ours, is that if you're recording what's coming through the ear, through the intercom, there was times when we lost people when it broke up. The quality wasn't as good as what these guys have come up and with the mic 2.
But was that because I was connected to that group by a Bluetooth connection, wasn't I?
Yeah,
probably something to do with that, I would guess.
But it also affects the other ones, the mesh. As soon as you lose line of sight, it goes out.
Yeah. There's issues either recording comms is just issues anyway. That's why if you record it separately on the mic 2s, whatever it is, bit 32 or whatever it is, you've got it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Float 32, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's assume that your audio's gone knackered like mine had. A lot of my audio on that trip that we did, I've got the video, but the audio is not the best. What I've had to rely on, and it's not good, is the audio from the GoPro that was mounted on my chin, but you can hear all the wind and everything else with it, and it's horrible. Can't really use that, but I can use the video, but not that. So the only option is to put audio on afterwards, isn't it? Or music.
Yeah.
One way or another, do something like that. That's probably your only two options you've got, if you mess it up.
Yeah, I know. It's
we've all been there.
People have struggled with this for years, and modern tech definitely helps, but it's not. I mean, we were talking about it before we came on. How much audio I've lost down in the lakes.
Yeah.
So,
and it's hard to confirm that you're losing it. Like, if it could feed back into your, they don't have like a feedback loop. Some headphones and things have a loop where you can hear it in a different speaker, so you know that what you're recording is what you're hearing, nothing else. If you could hear what you're recording, that would be better, wouldn't it?
No, that bothered me. I couldn't stand that.
But you know it's right, Jerry, though, wouldn't you?
My best audio is when I lose stuff. It's gone. The video improves.
Yeah. Well, strange for bike thing. Good old hand signals. Now there is a method of hand signals. I don't know it, but I know you, Rev, mentioned that on one of your live streams, didn't you?
Oh, there's loads
hand
of
signals and all this sort of thing, but I wouldn't.
Classic one is the top of the head police.
Yeah.
That's universal.
There's normally that one phone call.
Yeah.
That one down, basic, and pointing at the tank means I need fuel on board.
How could you done with that one on the tour?
That one, if someone cuts you up.
Because I had when we were on that ride, Steve, I had a couple. I was a bit of worried about me petrol all the time, wasn't I? I'm the type of person I had to have half a tank and not let it go down. I got down to 2 bars on my gauge, and I stopped at a roundabout. So I said, Steve, I'm on 2 bars. And then once we got a bit further down the road, I said, Steve, I'm on 1 bar. Yeah, don't worry about it. You'll get 100 miles out of that. And he was right. He was absolutely right. We went by another 60, 70 miles before we got somewhere, Steve, didn't we? And it lasted ages.
Yeah.
Whenever I change my bike, I like to try and push it. Obviously, not too far, because you don't like to drag the crap up in your tank, do you?
That's true.
Yeah. Push it as far as you can. Then you got less fuel anxiety.
Yeah, I like to have a full tank. If I get down to half, because you don't know whether you're going to have a big diversion or something like that, fill up and then top it up. And it's cheaper if you fill your bike up half a tank at a time. It's cheaper than filling up a full tank. You've got to think about that.
It just looks better on your statements.
You've got to think about that a little bit, haven't you?
Yeah.
I can push 250 out of a tank if I need to, but I wouldn't want to.
I've had 225 out of the NT, Joe.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
I've never ever tried it.
When I filled up
250. Tell him 250, Alex.
No, I was about to say, when I filled up, I still had like 3 litres in the tank, so I still had plenty of fuel left, even though that light was flashing. That was when I was in Germany and I couldn't find a bloody petrol station.
Oh, you took it down to the actual flashing light on the gauge?
And beyond.
Whoa.
It gets warranted when the flashing stops and it goes solid.
Yeah.
Like,
So it
oops.
just disappears and goes, that's it, you've had enough.
Yeah.
But like I say, when I filled it up, I know how much the tank held. I can't remember what it is now. Is it 18 litres or 20 litres or something? And I still had 3 litres in the tank. You're loads,
So
absolutely.
you can safely get 200 miles to a tank out of yours, and you'll still have plenty in reserve.
Yeah, you probably have a. Well, when you fill it up, it said like my full tank was 265 miles, something like that.
So do you think that the adventure bikes, like the bikes like Rev's got and what Nigel's got, they got bigger tanks on them. They have more fuel in them, don't they, for longer distance?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do they?
They're good for about 200, 250 normally.
250, yeah.
You don't want to be sitting on a bike any longer than that anyway. So
Nah, no, especially 125. I've done that, and it hurt when I got to where I was going. It wasn't good. Oh,
I think it's only if you've got an MT10 you've got to worry about fuel stops, isn't it?
yes, something that sucks it up.
I don't have any issues with me 125 though. I don't have any thoughts about that. I've never filled it up since I've got it.
Yeah.
I've done 180 miles in it, and it's still got 200 miles left on to go.
Mm-hmm.
And the garage was sent me an email saying, when are you going to bring your bike in for service? Probably in about 6 months' time, I guess. When the tank runs out. Yeah. 40 quid to fill a tank up. That would kill me, that.
Yeah. 30 litre for Wayne.
Yeah.
30 litres.
I think it's 20 litres on the normal BM, innit? And 30 on the GS Adventure.
I mean, what kind of weight does that give you when you're carrying that amount of fuel on the bike? Yeah.
Well, 30 litres is going to be about 26 kilos, isn't it? Something like that. It's a little bit lighter, isn't it? Fuel.
I don't know, Joe. Is it?
SG is a little bit lighter on fuel, so it's going to be about 26 kilos. 27 kilos.
It's nearly 1 for 1, isn't it? Nearly, but not quite.
It's a little bit less, I think.
And Andy's saying he gets over 300 miles with 2 up. It is pretty good.
That's good, that, yeah. Especially with 2. It's just the tyres that go through as well. Yeah, use a few more tyres when you got all that extra load on, I guess. Just do a small engine saying, just do what I do, make your own petrol station. Why don't you make your own petrol station? So somebody's tempted. Exeter Rider says he's tempted to buy a CG125 2022. It's got 12,000 miles, 450. I had a CG125 a long time ago, and it was like a goldy yellow colour, and it was a good bike, single cylinder. It was a lovely bike. So yeah, go for it. I'd say definitely 30 kilos. He's saying for the petrol.
Steve, was it a goldy yellow colour? Watch out.
I think it was a goldy yellow. They're a good bike. Yeah, they've got the Honda engines are bulletproof, aren't they?
Yeah.
Them engines, it's a similar engine. They're lovely. They are. So I've got some lists. Another thing I want to talk about on here on my list of things. Every week I put a big list out. I know Rev is a bit more organised on your streams, aren't you, Rev?
I just let it go.
You get emails and proper questions and things, but I'd have to suffer with this. You see,
it went down the rabbit hole very, very quickly Friday, and I'll blame that on Andy.
Yeah. And it never goes exactly as to plan on here anyway. But another thing I was thinking about is I'll put a couple of more gadgets on my 125 because I like putting gadgets on my bike and things. I'll put cameras on there, USB sockets underneath the seat from your phone to move it, and things like that. And the USB sockets on the bike, the ones you get on the bike, they have a plastic plug you put over them, which are designed to keep the water out when it's raining. But that's okay if you're not using the phone when it's raining. But if you lift it up and put a USB in, it becomes not waterproof anymore. So it makes you wonder why manufacturers don't. I'm putting my phone under the seat because of that reason. It's going to get wet and damaged. But why don't manufacturers make waterproof USBs when something's plugged into it? First thing. And accessories on a bike, because I know, Rev, you're putting a new windscreen on your bike, do you say? Just to get more
new windscreen, new top box, new handguards on it, yeah.
Is that to get more stickers on it, was you saying?
No, just a bit more wind resistance at the front for when you're doing long, because you do notice if you're sitting bolt upright, you do get that little bit just cuts across the top and catches you.
Yeah.
If you've got an adventure helmet on, it tends to pull back on the peak a little bit, so you tend to end up ducking down behind the bike. So Andy's gone for the bigger one.
Well, the small engine shed's testing out sustainable fuel. That's made out of what's the name? Cooking oil or something like that. I don't know.
Where are we?
Someone needs a new set of tyres.
Maybe a rapeseed
There
oil
we
or something.
go. I can.
You wouldn't have a. Nah, I think he's probably joking there. I don't know. Sustainable. I'm testing out sustainable fuel. It's got to be biofuel in some way, isn't it, of some sort? I would have thought.
There we go. Let me just. This is Andy's. I don't know if you can see it there.
Yep, I can see that. Let me just put this on there.
Andy's. That's Andy's tour.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Is that all of his tours or just one? That's all of them, isn't it?
That's all of them, yeah. That's
All of
all
them.
his mileage of where he's been over the years. It was like, Jesus.
He wants to go a bit further down to the bottom left, doesn't he? Around
Yeah, every
across-
time he goes down there, he comes back with a dinghy, though.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think he's selling a mini. If you want one, they're all on eBay. Oh.
Right, let me get rid of that.
It's some miles that, though, isn't it? If you think how many miles that Andy must have done on a bike,
Oh, God, yeah.
it adds up, doesn't it?
3,000.
Well, tour miles add up. Now, my bike was done, I think, 9,000 miles. It's done like nearly 11,500 miles because of that tour we went on. That was 1,500 miles I did on that one, Alex.
Jesus.
For me, that was a lot because I don't normally do that miles at all. And that was a lot.
My NT's only done 12,500, but then I've only used it for the tours, really.
Yeah. It's perfect for it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Perfect. It's the perfect bike for that. Slow Rider's got something. He's saying you can buy
silicon plugs, yeah. These things.
Yeah, you can get the silicon plugs that you plug in, and on the bikes they do give you a cover to cover it up. But if you need to use that USB lead and a phone on your handlebars, for instance, you have to put a plug in. You have to take that bung out and put a USB plug in. And if you do it in that condition, water is going to get in it. It's not waterproof. I've looked for waterproof USB connectors or sockets that are totally waterproof, but I can't find them anywhere.
I was looking at one of the round ones that I've got because I've got one on the bike. And you basically, it's like a silicon round cover. You pass your lead through it, and the silicon grips round the lead, and then you put the cap over the top of the USB. So it seals the lead to the bike.
That'd be a very interesting because that's if you get them, I can make a cover.
I'll find you a link for it, yeah.
Yeah.
But
because that would have to clip to something on the bike as well, wouldn't it? To make it to seal on the bike, it'd have to match something on the bike.
It actually goes round if you've got like the cigarette lighter ones, it goes round the top of the cigarette lighter.
Oh.
So it's basically like the cap that you have when you put the cap on your bike, but it's got a hole in it. But it's made of pliable silicone, so you stretch it and then let it go, and it grabs the lead.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah.
We're still talking about wires, right, Rev?
Yeah.
Yeah. The small engine said it's made from second generation biomass, so what they don't use for food and what would fill landfill, it's made from ethanol, but ethanol is free. It makes sense once you look into it. It's a good idea, yeah. If you can use it, and if it's cheaper, then even if it's not cheaper, at least you're doing something for the planet, aren't you? You put a condom over it, that might work.
That works, yeah.
It work for some things, yeah. You want to keep it dry. Oh, here we are. We've got Exeter Rider. He's saying, "Oh, by the way, I'm doing a live soon. Is EV Mux easy as streamers to use now?"
I actually prefer EV Mux when it's not crashing on me.
Yeah, well, I can 100% say from my point of view, EV Mux is massively better. And I don't have any issues with anything crashing or anything like that. But I do find that if you're running a lot of other things on it, like you're looking at stuff or you're downloading stuff, it will start to stutter a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. You can do a lot more with it, can't you? I know you've got the paid version, Rev. You've got the professional version, haven't you, Rev?
It's only about tenner a month though. Or tenner a month. It's not that bad.
Yeah. They say, is it free? Well, there's a free version, which is what I'm using here, and you can only have 6 people on it at a time. And Rev can have a lot more, I think. I don't know how many more.
I can't remember how many I can get on mine. I think 10, 15 or something stupid. But StreamYard 44 a month.
Yeah. Go on, Jerry.
I'm just thinking it's 5. You could go 5 Europeans and 2 Americans. That would be 2 Americans equals 1.
2 Americans.
Even a score up a bit, wasn't it?
I remember looking at the specs of that EV, the Mux, and once you get past a certain number, I can't remember what it is. That's when you start to run into problems. Depending on your internet connection. And I think the reason that we've never had any problems is that we stick to 6, don't we?
Yeah.
Thing is, with the only difference with the Pro version, all right, it's good for the money, but you can get your background banners, you get your intros, it does all your auto intros, auto outros, and that.
Yes. There's a lot more to it than just number. Absolutely.
The only thing I would say with the other one from this, on here you can only use 1 camera, and even with the one you pay for, Rev, I think you can only still have 1 camera, don't you?
Yeah, but I can do multiple feeds off of different things.
The next one up, you can get, if you get the higher level, you can actually get another camera, but they only do 2 cameras maximum. It would make it's daft why they can't have more than just 2 cameras.
It's bad enough seeing one of me. You don't need 2 of me.
So what do you gain with the Pro version? Well, as you say, you're getting the extra, and you also have more collaborators as well. Because on here, Nige helps a lot every single week. He's always here, and he's doing things in the background as well. And it helps massively when you've got somebody else doing that. And I think Alex did it one week when Nigel wasn't here. Alex helped as well, and it makes a big difference to when you're doing a stream. So I know you do it on your own, Rev, and it must be difficult. I can tell you, because I know exactly what it's like, and it's not easy.
See, underneath where we can see on Rev, he's perfectly still, but underneath
that,
yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah, I'm clicking through about 4 different screens because I'm looking at Nigel's one. I'm watching the other one as well. So I've got Joe's stream on, and then I'm watching what's going in the background, and I'm looking at side chat here as well.
Yeah, that's it. It's difficult, isn't it? That's why sometimes I can't always say when people come on, welcome to them, this, that, and the other. Like Monkey Garage has just arrived. I know that. But it's a bit of fun anyway. At the end of the day, it's a bit of a laugh, and when things go wrong, it's just good to get them back on track somehow.
Good fun.
Bit of a challenge, isn't it?
Steve says something that I don't know that I agree with. He says, I feel the pressure when hosting. I think he might feel the pressure, but I think he does a really good job hosting stuff.
I reckon Steve would be an excellent person to do this 100%, because he's got the presence, doesn't he, of like a presenter, isn't he? He's not like me. I keep forgetting things and all sorts. But yeah, you'd love it, Steve.
Oh, you don't forget. When's the next trip, Joe?
Oh, March, May the 11th. I know it's May.
Eat it up for you, man. Yes.
No, I just thought I'd put that in. But no, I have. It's not an issue, but I can be speaking about things normally and this, that, and for some reason, my brain will suddenly it's not there anymore, and then a second later, it'll come back, but I can't get it out quick enough what I want to say. It's just a thing that I have, and I can't help myself the way it is. It's a bit like stuttering, actually. Some people have a stutter and they talk long and they stutter, but it's like that, and I can't do anything about it. And sometimes I'm thinking of what I want to say, and I say something completely different. It's
Joe, I used to be a missile launch instructor, and we get a bunch of people in there. You put them under a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes they just freeze up, completely freeze up.
Yeah.
Now, I can tell by looking at this, Rev Bomb will be a great missile launch officer. He can do lots of things. Maybe some of them correctly even.
Yeah.
I'll push the button.
It's a big red one.
I just celebrated 40 years ago. I become a missile combat crew commander.
Yeah.
I had hair.
Yeah. But you've got to be on the ball for that sort of thing, don't you?
Yeah,
You
it's
can't be
got an old
somebody
man
who's,
for it.
yeah, you've
You,
got to be on the ball for that.
you got to be 23 to 32. No, 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 older than that. Yeah, you screw up too much.
You know, you don't want to screw up at all if you've got your finger on them sort of buttons and things that you could have
Oh, believe
clicked.
me, there's people that screwed up.
Oh, yeah. So we've got
Jerry, that story you told us about when there was a tech-in doing some work and then the countdown started or something.
Yeah,
Scary stuff, eh?
yeah, give me nightmares for years.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it would worry me that. I'm just writing something down here because we got just come on stream now. We've got randomly trees. Good evening from across the pond. Here he is.
German job, he asked me if I was in the Minuteman. I was in the Minuteman 2, and I was also in the ground launch cruise missile over in Europe, where you guys threw stuff at me.
And there is some great videos on your channel regarding that in the Jerry, which
I
people
don't know
should
if they're
go
great.
watch.
I don't think I have a great one.
There's some good videos on them sort of things. Yeah, I'd watch them. Yes, and even Steve saying as well, your videos on missiles are amazing. Everybody should see them. I totally agree on that. Yeah, check it out. And
Nuclear weapons scared the shit out of me, and I was in the business for about 20 years. And I somebody's going to make a big mistake one of these days, and it's going to get it's. I don't want to scare anybody, but man, that just after being there and seeing it, I don't like them.
no,
Yeah.
I
There
don't.
was a video that was out with because obviously everyone's buying the old abandoned missile bunkers now,
Yeah,
and there was one. It was I think it's New York called the Adden Rocks where the forest is, and it's got its own runway. And this guy's bought this missile bunker and turned it into a home, and he's put on top of the bunker where the door comes in.
yeah,
The little concrete silo bit where you actually go down the step. He's put a wooden cabin over the top, so he's got people that live up the top, and then
yeah,
like the James Bond door, he punch a number in,
yeah.
he can go down, and then the whole silo. But then he said, "Oh, he said this bit isn't used," and then they go across, and you look down 300 foot, and it's where the missile used to be. He
Sweet,
said, "Oh,
yeah,
we don't use that."
yeah. Well, there's a lot.
I thought you were going to say there's still a missile there.
Yeah,
Well, there was another guy that bought it. He's done exactly the same thing. He lives in like the bit like the command center bit, but then you walk across, you go into the missile. He's taken the roof off the missile silo. Them doors are 20 tons a piece, and he's cleaned out all the metalwork, got all the rubbish out the bottom, and he uses it as a dive tower for instruction. He said because it's 300 foot deep, we use it for the divers to deep dive.
jeez.
That was they did those on those old systems we had back in the 50s and early 60s, but after that we had by the treaty we had to implode them all,
Hmm.
Yeah, just get rid of them.
just get rid of them completely.
Well, Nigel's turned up. Actually, you're a bit late, Nige.
Yeah, he's had his
I don't want to fall for it again.
We've missed you, We've missed you, Nigel. I certainly have. Anyway, it's a lot of stress on me at the moment. I'm doing my very best to keep it all going. Good to see you.
Doing a great job.
Hope you've had a good evening. That's all I can say. Yeah. So, right, we've had how long have we had on here so far? I know if Nigel was here, he'd push us to the 2 hours, wouldn't he?
Just over an hour, Joe.
Oh, that's right. We've got another.
What else you got on your list then?
Yeah, right, before you go any further, a wee update to the videos getting mashed up. I've just uploaded another one, and guess what? They've mashed it up again, buggers.
Bloody hell. It's amazing. Do you want to send it to me, Alex, and I'll try and load it up and see what happens on my one?
Yeah, I'll stick it on.
Obviously, I'll not publish it, but I'll upload it just to see if mine will take it up or something. You never know.
Sure. I'll do that. I'll do that, Joe.
It's worth a go, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think Nigel's been eating again. Not a breakfast. He's had a nice Rogan Josh by the sound of it, making us all hungry. Okay. So what's he saying here? It's running well, Joe. You will look back on it later and realise it was fine.
Yeah.
That's what used to happen to me. Now, Steve's put a good video out this afternoon, tonight. Did you see the video he put out tonight regarding YouTubers and channels and things?
Yep.
The tiny riders are getting better views than what we are. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And as he said, it's not something to have like pressure on or anything like that. Just keep doing what you want to do at the end of the day. And don't worry about all the subs and this, that, and the other. And if you enjoy doing it, that's the thing.
I had a look at this because everyone was going on about this Rumble last week, and I thought,
Yes.
oh, I'll go and try this Rumble. I put a couple of videos up, 2 views. I've had 2 views. So forget that. That ain't working for me. And the only thing is, if you get monetized, you have to be in America. So if you're in the UK, it's a no-brainer. You don't get no money.
That's strange. Well, we've got contacts in America.
So send the money to Jerry.
Yeah, we'll send all the money to Jerry. Jerry can take it all. He wouldn't mind, will he?
I'm liking your thinking.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can make use of it.
How many motorbikes can you have, Jerry? Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone?
Who's gone?
Jerry.
Oh, Jerry's gone.
There was a question from Dunk, German Jobbies Forum, about how accurate the War Games scenario was.
Yeah.
But obviously he's gone now.
Yeah. He'll probably be back. You never know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I've got a big list here, as I always do. And it always goes out to something else. But let's do a couple of shout-outs for a couple of channels, shall we?
Why not?
Why not? Hang on.
There he is.
Yeah,
Jerry's back.
Let me get Jerry back. Hello, Jerry.
Hey.
Hello, Jerry.
You're back. CIA knocking at the door because he's been mentioning missiles.
Yeah.
I had to get that video on the missiles approved to the Department of Defense.
Yeah. Wow.
Because I don't want them locking me up.
Well, Jerry, Dunk had asked a question. Sorry, Joe. Just before we move away from this, was how accurate was the War Games scenario thing, or how close was it?
Well, I was actually pulling an alert when the War Games thing came out. That was like 1985 when War Games came out, and you'd never test a cruise, exercise them to have them launch, then go, we were just playing. You never do that.
No,
you never do that. But if the guy didn't put the key in, you didn't shoot him. I mean, you're not going to do any good that way.
No.
No, it's good.
There we go. Sorry, Joe.
I got before I left. You said I left. It said something about how many motorcycles can you have. Right now, I can put 5 in my shop, but I got to take the saddlebags off.
Do you think you'll get 5 in there?
I can get 5.
Will you have 5 though?
I can't walk around. I have to open up the garage door to get around them though.
That's right. You can just take one out. You can only ride one at a time, can't you?
No, we take a couple of them out at a time. Depends, somebody else rides one and you ride one. So.
Yeah. How do you work on insurance on your bikes up there, by the way? Do you all have individual insurance for any bike, or do you insure the bike for any person?
You got to have insurance?
Oh, you lucky lot if you don't have to. Oh.
No, I got insurance on all of them. It's not expensive here, because most of the insurance costs go heavy if you're someplace where they steal bikes a lot.
Yeah.
So, you used to sneak Sarah Jessica Parker in the trolley in the middle. Sarah. I was pulling missile alerts before they let women in.
So Slow Rider saying maybe next week. No, so that's a message to Nige, I think. Cryptic message to Nige.
It's about an NT video, Joe.
Is it about what?
Making an NT video.
He's going to make an NT video. Wow.
I take it he's got an NT now.
I hope so. One other thing I want to mention about videos as well and putting them on YouTube and things like that. Today, it was around about 5 o'clock, probably 1 minute past 5 or something like that, and my phone went ballistic. There was about 5 or 10 videos popped up straight away. and I thought to myself, oh, I can't watch them all the time. And I thought to myself, why don't people just make it 5 past, 10 past, 1 minute past, 3 minute past? Because it seems to be when well, for me personally, they all come on and you got 10 videos. I only watch probably 3 or 4 of my dedicated ones, and the other ones get left until a later time. So does it really matter when you post your video? If you post them all at once, people are going to be too busy to watch them all and then forget them. What do you think on that? Put them randomly around about the 5 o'clock or the 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, not dead on the hour.
I think it's trying to get prime time viewing, isn't it?
Yeah, but if everybody's prime time, say that you had 100 videos coming up on your stream, you'd have to pick which ones to watch. You wouldn't have the time to watch them all, would you? But if they came up randomly during the week, you'd be able to watch 1 or 2 one day, 2 the next day, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I tend to just chuck mine up once I've finished editing. So I've got one I did this morning, and then I've got another one that's literally just pinged me now and said it's ready to go up to YouTube. So I just tend to, as soon as it's edited, bang them up.
That's what I do.
And if you watch, you watch. If you don't, you don't. I ain't that fussed.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's more likely to watch them. The ones during the week that pop up every now and then, it's easier to watch them because it's only a couple of minutes at a time, isn't it? But if you suddenly get 5 or 6 or something at the end of the day.
It's like people say to me, oh, you don't put any, because like you do with yours, Joe, you put your live stream, you have yours up for a couple of days. I don't. I literally put mine up 20 minutes before I start.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, yeah, but you'll get better views if you...
No, you don't.
Everybody knows that I'm on at 8 o'clock on a Friday, so everyone just sits there waiting for the link to come up.
Yeah.
And if I get 5 people on, happy days. If I get 50 on, even better. But 9 times out of 10, within about the first 20 minutes, I've got a tick against it, unmonetized, because someone said the F word, or and he's come in and said the C word.
Yeah. I normally put mine on early so I don't forget. And I have to send an email out to the guys so they know when it's on. And I sometimes forget that, don't I, Jerry?
No, you do. You're real regular about that. I like Rev to send out one because depends on where I'm at, where I can listen to him on the phone or not. Sometimes I'm in the car with my wife and my mother-in-law. I can't turn the volume up real high.
Oh yeah, you'll have to get a pair of headphones, won't you?
Yeah, I was going. I need headphones for the Rev.
So we've got one, oh god, I've got a garage one that I've done little bits in the garage this week where we've just done random bikes. What we do in the background, because everyone was like, oh yeah, we've seen your ride videos, but what do you actually do during the day in the garage? And we've got one of the little old boys comes in, bless him, he's in his 70s, and he brought this bike in. And I said to him, Jesus Christ, that's an old bike. He said, mate, I had that when what was it, Prince Elizabeth II was on her first period, mate. I was like, oh, Jesus, can't put this in. But everyone, no, leave it in.
No, that's good. That's good.
Nigel was just saying he doesn't like videos with too much swearing in it.
No. He doesn't like editing.
He did last 34 seconds on the other video before we started.
A bit of a record there, Steve.
I think it is, yeah.
What you need to do is design a word that means the same thing, but it doesn't say the same thing. If you know what I mean. I don't know what you could do. No, bleeps, you could put a bleep there, but it's not as fun then, is it? I reckon if you put too many in, it's not good. But if you put a few in, it's the balance of how many you put in, I think.
Yeah.
There's a secret balance.
The word jazz, hasn't he? He puts the word jazz in instead of swearing.
Yeah.
I can't remember who the comedian was. He said, but everyone complained about him using the F word. He said, no. He said, you actually misheard me. He said, the word is firking, which is Firking. And he said, it comes from when I used to be a brewery man. He said, because they came in firkins. He said, and I used to say firking hell. He said, so if you want to fucking believe that, it's up to you.
Slow Rider's got it right there. You like a good swearing to length ratio. I wonder if there actually is one of them. There probably is.
Because I know if you swear in the first, I think it's the first 45 seconds of a live stream, that's it. It's gone. Or any video, first 45 seconds, the analytics picks it up, you demonetize.
Yeah. Well, Todd's got Nigel's got a good tip here. He said he tried putting one out every day for the last 7 days, didn't get any more views than normal. So it doesn't really make any difference, I don't think, when you put things up or whatever.
Well, sometimes I'll one where you have 2 or 3 rides in a row, I'll wait and watch them, all 3 of them at the same time.
Yeah.
I have a lot of it, ties it together better for me.
Yeah.
I do like a good binge every now and again.
Have you noticed though, Jerry, your Mexico video where you do the rocket at 173, the views on that have gone up quite a lot. It's because I keep mentioning it. I've got to see this guy. He's like,
somebody the other day says, "When did you go down to Mexico?" I said, "Really? You're asking that question?" God.
Yeah. This is Mexican Road 173.
He said, "But I saw the Mexican flag." I said, "Yeah, but."
Right. So let's get back on track. Let's have a couple of mentions for people. And is there anybody on here who wants to mention any videos that are coming out? So we'll start with you, Steve. Have you got any videos coming out this week or anything interesting that's going to happen next week that we should look forward to?
Me, nothing at all.
Nothing at all? Brilliant. We will look forward to that, I'm sure. The same as me. I've got nothing.
I don't know when my next one's coming out. I've got to film it yet, so I'll see what days off I get this week.
So you're like me. You do a video when you want to do it and then post it out. That's what I do that sort of thing.
Yeah, sometimes it's just nice to ride.
I don't have any backed up, but as Steve's saying, extra ride. He's saying it's good to have a few in the bank ready. So if you want a week off, you can just put them out there. If you're doing right regular, and I know some people do them really regular and proper, and people know when that video is going to go on. And I think Alex, you're one of them, aren't you? You put them all nice and regular, and people know that I'm going to see your video when it comes on. Yeah. And that's, you can plan for it then, can't you, Alex?
Yeah, I've moved to Tuesdays now. So there should be something this week. I'm not sure which. It depends on whether or not I can get a video up there without it being mashed.
Now, I might not be available Tuesdays. Can you make it a Wednesday morning at about 5 o'clock, something like that? Want to get up?
No, maybe.
No.
You'll have to rearrange your diary, Joe.
I'll have to arrange my diary now, won't I? Yeah, because I have only about six channels or something I regularly watch. If they pop up, I'll watch it straight away. The other ones, I'll just wait and watch when I get time to do it.
Let me ask you, gentlemen, do you have the same problem I have, or is it just because I'm more senior than you that I'll record a video and then I'll start working on it. Now I'll be doing something else and record another one. And I'll start working on it. And by the time I do 3 or 4, and I go back to the first one, I can't remember what I did. I don't remember. I had to go from start all the way back and start all over again.
That's why if you do a video once and you do it and edit it and get it on there, you can put it on and forget about it and then just do your next one, can't you?
Yeah, but I usually I do stuff in bunches. I don't do, like, we went to the drag strip. I went going out in a Jeep. We did something with a car, vintage car show. We did like 3 days in a row. So I got all the stuff on the computer, but I can't remember where I left off on any of them.
I have similar problems if I have too many videos. Well, Andy GSA Track says he's got another one out on Wednesday, last part of the Chavs Loop. He's got some really good videos on his channel. I've just watched one today, and he does some really good videos. He's good with the 360, isn't he? Yeah, he's got that down to an art, and the sound is perfect on it, so he does good on there. So the link to all these channels is in the bottom of the screen. I've got all these channels that we're talking about here. They are in the bottom of the screen there. And I hope I've got yours in there, Rev. I'll have to check if it's in there. If it's not, I'll add it. I'm sure it is in there. But there's Andy GSA Tractors there. Anybody wants
to the last part of the Tour de Faf to watch, the last little bit.
Yeah. I've only done one video on that, and Nigel's it's been absolutely stunning on the videos he's done on his channel. And I'm so impressed with the way he does it. You just got to go and visit and watch, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nigel at Tojj29.
Thanks, Steve. Good advice.
Sorry, go on, Jerry.
I was just going to thank Steve for his good advice. You know,
Do one
I
at a time.
got to stick with one video and do it because I go back a week and a half later, I forget where I was at.
Yeah, I have the same problem. I do one video, I get the video, do it, and put it and got it out there, and I forget about it.
Yeah.
I just forget about it anyway, Jerry, halfway through it. Yeah. My problem is I'm doing a video, I'll say something, and I get it back. I'm going out for a ride. I'll record the audio. I'll get back, and there's something there that's wrong or not right, and I have problems editing it. That's why I'm trying now to get my bike audio separate from my voice audio, so that if it all goes bad, I can just have the bike and video together, perfect, and just put an audio on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't quite perfected it yet.
Have you ever listened to one of those guys that go out? He goes out and does audio when he's riding, and he just does everything out of memory. It seems like, and he gets it right. Like the guy I watch over there is the all year biker, I think, all year motorcyclist.
Yes.
Goes out. He's talking. What's he call it? Muddle, a midweek muddle or something.
Yep.
And he goes and he regurgitates about 5 or 6 different guys and the bikes and just does it. I mean, riding down the street.
Yeah. He's got a great memory. I've not watched him for a long time, but yeah.
Yeah, he's got a great memory.
But Steve's like that, isn't he? Steve is like that as well, because he sees videos and they're just perfect, don't they? I think he's reading from a script. I reckon he's got like somebody in front of him with a script that's rolling around on these screens, and he's reading from the script. It's so good.
I couldn't read it. I don't know. It had to be really big.
An auto cue, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
It's good. So, have you got anything coming out, Jerry, next week?
Yeah.
You got any videos?
My nephew came out with his came up here about 1,500 miles from Dallas Fort Worth in his Jeep, and me and Mr. Bill went out Jeep riding with him.
Wow!
And that was the experience. That's coming up.
Yeah, I saw the one with the. Carry on.
Then we got one where we went out to the drag strip yesterday and watched Mr. Bill at the drag strip. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Brilliant, Jerry.
On his bike, on the Triumph.
I trailered 2 of his bikes out there. He rode two bikes.
Marvelous.
Well, Leon Cameron's got no video. I forgot what the name of their dog is, but it's a lovely. I think it's German Shepherd. I think it is.
Yeah.
It's a lovely dog, that. But is it Ben or begins with a B anyway? I think. But anyway,
I love what Exeter's put. He said, "I totally no." What he means is behind the camera, he's got makeup artist one side, a director, an auto cue, and a fluffer. That's what he means. I've got a fluffer.
I bet he has as well. Yeah.
I didn't think that's what a fluffer was.
Yeah. He reminds me of these presenters on TV when they're out there just presenting something and they don't watch anything; they're just saying it. You know what I mean?
Oh, Bodie, yeah, that was
Bodie,
it.
that's the one. Bodie,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Bodie and Doyle.
Bodie, yeah. Lovely dogs, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I wonder if he gets to do his makeup, eh?
So, Rev, what are you up to next week? Interesting.
Another week in the garage. I've got a booster in on Wednesday that needs a complete overhaul of the front end. Needs a new set of brake pads on it.
Do you need a test rider for it?
I shall take that one out. I'm going for a ride on that one. Yeah.
Be careful.
It's a Gen 1 higher booster, so it's the full power.
Yeah. Be careful with that one.
Oh,
you may
God,
lose your license.
And then I think next week, we've got the new bikes here now. So we built, I think 9 bikes we built on Saturday. So loads of test rides and a load of new videos coming up. So, yeah.
Brilliant. So you're going to be very, very busy.
But I've got a shed load of videos to watch tonight. Bailatron. There's a channel called Bailatron. If you happen to be into motovlogging and camping and that, he goes off wild camping. He's a very good channel, so I should give him a shout on mine on Friday.
Can you pop them up there on your channel at all? I don't know whether you can do that from your end.
It's called.
I am subscribed to them, but I can't link into this on this computer
He,
here.
he's gone off with his missus at the moment, hasn't he? The last one I watched, he was heading up with his missus on the back.
That's it. Wild camping like this in the winter. So it's Bayla. So Baylor and then Tron at the end. Yeah, that's it. He's a good watch. Yeah, Baylatron. Yeah, Bayla Tron. But it's a damn good channel. Yeah, damn good channel.
Nice seems to watch him, but he hates camping, doesn't he? Nice.
That sets his Tourette's off right enough.
Right, let me share his screen because I think I've got his channel up here. I have, but let's have a look. Baylotron. Where's my screen share button? This is where I need Nige, you see. But
Hey, Brad, how's your health now? You got your leg back in shape?
I'm all good. Yeah, ankle's all good. Still a little bit sore, but yeah. God knows how, because all I did was when we've got 2 steps between, because we've got 4 units. So we've got Unit 4, which is the main car repair one. Up 2 steps, it goes up, and then it goes into Unit 5, which is the MOT bay for the cars. The top end of Unit 5 is where I have my free bike ramps, and then we've got Unit 6, which is the bike MOT, which is a separate unit, and then the one round the corner is where we put all the jackets and all the AJS stuff. And I went to go up the 2 steps, and I put my toe on the top step to climb up. As I put it, and it just went snap, and what have I done? And I've actually ripped the Achilles tendon. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, we've got Baylotron on here. You can explain Baylotron. Can you see that at all?
I can see that. Yeah. So he's
This is
that's his
Baylotron's
latest
channel.
one. Yeah. All these things on a motorcycle. He does a lot of camping and that, but yeah.
Camping in a cold tent. I thought they had heaters in tents these days where you can plug them into the mains and stuff like that. Yeah. He's got a hot tent camping as well, you know. You can tent in a hot tent.
Yeah. You just put your jet boil on for 10 minutes because you get the little heater that goes over the top of the jet boil.
Well, while we're here, let's see who else we can find. What else can we find on here? I'm going to try and... there's another channel here which is... let's go to... I'm trying to think of the channel to put on here. What channel can I put on here? Let's have a look.
Because the ones I tend to watch, so...
There's a new one called something Bat Biker, is it? I can't think what it is. I can never think of Iron Bat Biker. Let me try this one here. Can you see that one there?
Yep.
This is somebody who's just starting up. He's only been going for a couple of weeks, and he's got a little 125. And this is a video here where he's got a drone following him, taking him along on a bike, and at a bird's eye view. He's only done one video like that, but if he does a few more videos like that, it should be pretty good to watch.
Yeah.
He's only just passed his test, so his Mod 2 test, and one of the little channels just to keep an eye on as we're going forward, because we do like to support the smaller channels on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's just one that a couple that I've seen. I won't put a few more on there, but let me see. Who else have we got on my list? I did have another one on the list. I'm back biker. Shall we have a look? No. I'll have to be a bit more prepared next time, I think.
Oh, the other new one that he's actually got more subscribers than I have. But how he's got that many subscribers when he's not got that many views, and it's Calm Biker. The ramblings of a motorcycle rider from East Yorkshire. He's got Batbite, Green Goblin, the Animal, the Flying Strawberry, and the Trundling Tomato. That's what he calls his bikes, but it's just little bits of him riding around the countryside on different bikes and bits of this, bits of that, just restorations on bikes. He's got a lot of old like the drone footage that he's got, like Druid's temples and Devil's arrows and all the different mills and castles that he's been round. But he's got just over 7,000 subscribers for 1,000 videos, and you look at the video count, and you're thinking, all right, he's 700-800 views on some of his videos. How the hell has he got 7,000 people watching him? He's doing something right there.
Is this the one here? Calm Biker?
Yeah.
Yeah, Calm Biker.
7,002 subscribers already.
Yeah.
He's got some good drone footage as well. He's a massive drone.
Yeah, but his watch count's not all that. You know, if you're thinking, hang on a minute, where's the views on it?
We chatted about this not that long ago, not about this channel, but about how people are paying for subs that really exist. Now, I'm not suggesting this guy's doing it, but it was the same kind of scenario. Not many views, but thousands of subs.
Yeah, it's weird, really. But so YouTube is a funny thing, isn't it? Weird. Right, let me get this back on here. Well, we've mentioned a couple.
One that I watched, he doesn't post very much anymore. He used to. Saddlebag 73.
Oh yeah, Saddlebags. He's all right.
Yeah.
He put one up yesterday or the day before, I think.
Yeah, that's the first time in about a year.
No, I put one up not that long ago. I remember seeing, because he was telling us why he was missing, I think, or why he hasn't been posting.
I think he changed jobs or something too.
Yeah, he did say. Did he not say something about he doing a lot more hill walking and rambling and that kind of stuff?
He and his wife like to walk around the hills.
Is this the one you're on about here? Saddlebag 73.
Yeah,
Motovlogs humour, green lanes, historical, topical trips out, and drone footage as well.
Yeah, he's got one with a drone that was absolutely beautiful, where the drone was following him around the curvy roads and stuff. It was beautiful.
Yeah, some people take a lot of effort in doing the videos. I wish I could do videos like some of these people can do. No, they put a lot of effort into them, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I'd take the time if I could do that good a video, but it'd be wasting my time, I think.
No, I think some people are really good at it, and some people aren't, or not as good at it. If you know what I mean. So yeah, well, we've mentioned a couple of channels today, which is good. Where do we go from here? I reckon what I normally do before I get to the end of the stream, I normally mention the people who've been in the side chat, because when I get to the end, I normally forget. Not deliberately, of course. Let's see where we are with the comments. So there's been a few comments there. Normally, how's the bike since the valves have been done? Oh, he's gone, isn't he? We'll ask him that when he comes. We'll ask Rev that when he comes back. How's his bike doing since he's had the expensive job done? Andy's saying he doesn't want to go in a tent. No, we know that. He has 5-star, doesn't he, or 6-star?
Yeah, always. Yeah,
always the best for. Yep, this is just mentioned about Calm Rider. Nice guy. Check his channel out. I'll put his link in the bottom of the. You're a blessing to those around you, whoever that is. That's Calm Biker. So yeah, let's quickly go through the list on here, who's been on. And if I missed anybody, I'm sure you'll shout out. Today on the stream, we've had Andy GSA Tractor, Strange Fruit Bikers, Exeter Rider, Andy GSA Tractor, said that one. Cavan Honda Rider, Dylan. We've had 123 Boat, Motorbarn Virginia. It was one of our US channels. We've had Shooter on a Bike. He's here. He's in the side chat somewhere. Rev Bomb, obviously he's been here. How could we miss him? Who else we got? Leon Cameron. I'm going to think. Bandit Man UK. Strange Fruit Biker 20.
German
Jobbies was here, yeah. Strange Fruit, Very Strange Fruit Bikers. Got that one, didn't I? Bandit Man UK. Some of them don't. I think there's been more than this here, but they're not in the side chat. Exeter Rider, Slow Rider, Leanne Cameron, Bleary Extra has been here as well. Yeah, check out Bleary Extra. There's some good videos. I like that video you put on there, Alex, the recent one.
Which one was that? Oh, the fog, the mist.
Yeah, that mist one. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it went from like 9-10 degrees down to 2. It was bloody freezing.
But it's very sort of cinematic, that one as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rev, while I'm going through here, somebody's been asking about your the sound of your motorbike now with the engine.
A lot more power now. A lot more power.
You've had Slow Rider.
So they went over. We dropped it off on the Saturday afternoon. I left work, dropped it off. They phoned me on the Monday and said, you either have 0.2, 0.3, 0.4 or 0.5 shims. You need 0.25s. We haven't got them in stock. They've got to be custom ordered in. So got the shims in, went over to pick it up on the Wednesday evening after work. They actually left their unit open after 6 o'clock so I could go and get my bike. So thanks to Triumph for that, because I wouldn't have been able to get it to the following weekend. But he said to me, he said, do you notice your power? And I went, no. He said, it gets to about 4,100 and all of a sudden all the power kicks in. I went, yeah, it's always done that. He said, yeah, what we've actually done, he said, we've been in and we've set all your curves on your bike. He said, because your injectors were miles out, so they've balanced everything on it. Brought it on the way back. If you watch the video, me coming back from Triumph Woburn, we come off the little slip road where they're putting the bridge in because they've dropped it all down to one lane because there was a big fatal car smash there last year. And they brought it all down to one lane because the sat-nav was telling people to turn right and go down the off-ramp into oncoming traffic. So it was a massive thing with Google and Apple and everything. So they've changed all that. As soon as I got on the dual carriageway, put the power on, it was like, lift the front wheel, lift the front wheel. I was like, oh, crap, doing 65. And I thought, oh, let's just see what it's like in 6th gear. And I gave it a big handful of throttle to accelerate and up come the front end again. I'm like, I've got power.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it runs better. I'm doing better fuel economy now. So half a tank it's now, instead of me using half a tank when I go out and do 2 runs, I'm down to about half of that again. So, yeah, my fuel economy's improved by 50% easily.
It's good to hear that the techs are on the ball with stuff like that when you take it to the main dealer.
The report that I got, the report on it is absolute. I had a 12-page report on the bike, all down to the fact. And then I've got right at the end, there's one little red flag, right-hand side panel, rear pin is cracked. So that was when we bought the bike and they cracked the outside panel. So it's broken one of the little clips off. Mm-hmm. But we hot stapled that in the end. We took it off, put hot staple through it, glued it back up, put it back on, so it's all right now. But yeah, even their tech picked up on that. They've got a cracked panel.
Yeah, far too often you take your bike to these big dealers and they're sloppy with it.
Yeah.
But that's heartening to hear.
So you're very happy with that, Rev, then, yeah?
Oh yeah,
Rocky's Racing.
We had a customer in, what was it, Saturday, and Steve came into us and he said, my SX1000 needs a full service. And I went, yeah, that's going to be 3.5 hours. He was meant to arrive at 9 o'clock. He turned up at 10:15. I didn't get on the bike until 11 o'clock, which left me literally 3 hours to do a full service on his bike. Phil went, oh, that ain't going to be done this week. That'll roll into Monday. I said, just let me get on with it. So down with the radio, on with me rock music. My Led Zepp went on, add it up. I had the bike apart, checked the plugs, done a brand new air filter in it, dropped the oil, done his chain, done his tyres and everything, and did the whole bike in 1 hour and 3/4.
Brilliant.
And he said to me, he said, you can't have done a full service on that. And I went, yeah. I said, I know the Kawasaki's inside and out, mate. I've spent years around them. Yeah. And he went, bloody hell. He said, how did you get to the plugs? I went, tank up, airbox off, undo the carbs, lift all the bottom of the airbox out. There's all your coilovers. And he went, bloody hell, I've done the whole lot. Plugs, oil, air filters, the lot, and had it back together in 1 hour and 3/4.
Good man.
Yeah.
Well, we've got Nigel's disappearing now. So see you later, Nigel. Thanks for popping in. GSA Tractor's disappearing. Thank you for popping in. And also Duncan is on his way.
I think they're telling us something.
They're trying to tell us something. Yeah, I'm reading out the names. I've got a couple more names here before I forget. Small Engine Shed was here. Monkeywood Garage, German Jobbies, Leanne Cameron, Nige, Tojj29, and Slow Rider. So I've
Boat
mentioned
123. Boat 123
Oh,
was
one,
here.
two, three. Yep. Yep. If I've missed anybody, just put your name in the bottom. We'll mention that before the end of the stream. Yes. So I won't have any videos out next week. I've got nothing. I'm going to be messing about with my my helmet. I'm trying to sort out my sound and all that sort of thing, and see if it.
Joe, you'll have to watch the Jeep video. That Jeep, pretty much stock, went places we could not walk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right up a wall. Right
Yeah.
up a wall.
I said Andy had disappeared. He said night all. I obviously haven't read all the questions properly. He's actually still here. He's just saying night all to everybody else. But well, I do get things wrong every now and then. You know, I'm not perfect. I wish I was, but I'm not. Oh dear. So it's going to be. Everybody's going to have a busy week. The weather's going to be a bit poor next week. It's going to be a bit rainy and wet, especially where you are, Rev. I believe there's like 40, 50 mile an hour winds, isn't there?
They reckon there was going to be 2 inches of rain today, but it's just been drizzle on and off. So yeah, Google got it wrong again.
Yeah. Well, I was planning to go up north, which I am doing. I've got to go up there for something, and I was going to take my bike. But looking at the weather, it's going to be horrendous next week, all week. So I'll have a look on the day before I ride off, and then decide whether I go up on the NT 1100, the 125, or my car.
Yeah. Today, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we have rain. 82% chance of rain for the next 3 days. So.
That's it. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a bad week, I think. Yeah. So it's time to get your videos and do a bit of editing and things, isn't it?
Exactly.
Work. Bit of cleaning your bike. Get your bike tip-top condition.
A few maintenance videos, yeah.
Hey, Joe, I got my tire back
Oh, brilliant.
after 15 weeks and 1 day.
Brilliant. Have they done a good job? Is it all
As
working?
far as I know, I haven't got to ride it very much. So
You rode it back from the shop, I guess, didn't you? When they fixed it and everything. So
yeah.
Well, at least
15
you have.
weeks, 1 day.
Yeah. Well, it's good to get it back, don't it? I suppose it's good to get it back on the road and have it riding on it, I suppose. Oh, we've got Randomly Trees here as well. I forgot Randomly Trees. Apologies for that. He said he's enjoyed listening to the channel. Randomly Trees. Time for a late lunch. There must be lunch wherever he is. I will have a good evening and ride safe, which we certainly will.
I don't want to be in Hawaii.
Where is he from?
I don't know, but if it's lunchtime, it's like 2:44, and I'm on the west coast of the United States, so he'd have to be out somewhere in the Pacific Ocean to be lunchtime.
Yeah, well, Strange Fruit Biker, they're putting their bikes away for the winter.
Yeah.
Oh,
I won't
no.
be putting my bikes away.
No.
Are you putting your bikes away, Steve?
No. I've only got the one. No, I won't. I'll be riding it all year.
Yeah, brilliant. Alex, you'll be riding yours all year, won't you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Jerry and Rev, you will always be riding your bikes, won't you?
Oh yeah.
It's just a late lunch for him, Jerry's Washington State.
Yeah, he's only 1 hour away from me, so there you go.
It's not far away. Brilliant. Well, it's been a brilliant stream this week.
I'm going to get servicing.
Get servicing. What are we going to service?
Yeah.
You're not going to service the pigeon damage, are you?
The damage is fine. I haven't hit any since.
It's all done.
But I've got to get around and clean that first. But I need to get a service organised ready for next year.
I know somebody with some blackbirds. If you want to stick a blackbird in your radiator, he's got some blackbirds. Oh, they'll fit easily through your radiator. They will.
See, he doesn't remember anything. Yet he remembers the pigeon for the rest of his life. He's going to remember the pigeon.
I don't remember.
His legs just fell off there.
That's the sort of
I've
thing.
been one of those. I wouldn't notice. My bike's black.
That's the sort of thing that Rev gets in his radiator, isn't it?
Well, someone said to me, "When you taking your bird out on the bike?" And I went, "Yeah, of course I am."
Oh, brilliant! Yeah. Oh. Stone the crows, as they say.
Stone the crows, yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to wrap this stream up very, very shortly. I just want to thank everybody in the side chat. Thank you for coming along today. Really do appreciate it. We all appreciate you coming on. It makes the stream what it is, and it makes it really enjoyable. Thanks to Steve, the Dorset Rider, for coming in. Appreciate that. Thank you to Alex from the Adventure Blue Review. And thank you from Rev Bomb. And thank you, Jerry from Flat Cap Cafe Racer.
I didn't have to hold up my sign.
No sign. No, I got it all right this time. Yeah. What we're going to do, we're going to have a thing where we have to point in the right direction. When I say what I'm saying, we all have to point in the right. So we all have to point in the right direction. So if I say Steve, you've got to go all point to Steve.
Yeah, there we go.
I can't get in the camera.
I don't think that's going to work, but we'll try that one day. You never know.
I'm not going to be very good at it.
Well, I'm going to close the stream there. Thank you for everybody. Do appreciate it. Have a wonderful week. Ride safe. And don't forget to watch Rev's live stream on Friday night, 8 o'clock. Every Friday at 8 o'clock, isn't it, Rev?
Yeah.
Your live stream.
Not good for children. If you're an adult, you can come in.
Yeah, it's a good stream to watch in it, and we all enjoy being there. So check it out Friday at 8 o'clock. No problem whatsoever. Okie dokie. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.